Well, I always said this. I said people gonna regret when Obama's gone. They gonna miss him. All the people that hated him. For me, I don't understand how you can hate a guy who basically fixed a little bit of what was going on. Things got better under his watch. People gonna be like, "How things got worse? Look at Obamacare." Obamacare was a quick fix, and it didn't work. People act like that's the only thing he did. He made it so that you lazy women could go to school. If you had children, single mom with kids, you were basically going to college for free. He made that opportunity for you. And you know what you lazy women were doing? Not going to school. But I'm not finna go through Obama accomplishments because we'll be here all day. All you have to do is go back to 2008. If any of you who are grown can remember, what happened in 2008 before he took office or when he took office? Where were we as a country? Gas was what? Man, $4 a gallon. Remember? Gas was $3.80, $4.12. Got up to $4.40 at one point. Gas was $4 a gallon in 2008. You forgot? You forgot that? Under the Bush administration? The greatest housing crisis in this nation's history. Put hundreds of thousands out of their homes. Homeless. You have people living in tents. You don't remember that? The economic crisis in 2008. Everyone's losing their jobs. I remember. Mine got evaporated. I was one of those casualties. There was no longer middle class. Not for blacks. So I remember these times. So when it's all said and done, what happened when Obama came? We're not in 2 wars anymore. Remember that? We were in 2 wars when he took the office. We still had the war in Iraq, the war in Afghanistan. 2 wars at the same time. Now, all of that's been calmed down. Gas is what? About $2 a gallon? $2.25 or something like that at the max. A lot different than having $4. The banks who went bust and went bankrupt. What's happening now? They're actually back operating again. The government had to bail them out. But let's make America great again. What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. When was it great? 2008? That wasn't great. The Bush administration wasn't great. Their way wasn't working. America was getting better. These are all facts. But people who lived under these same facts are now delusional. to the same facts that they were confronted with because it didn't affect them. No, because Trump. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how could any human being be a Trump supporter for presidency of the United States? People, there's a word in there called commander-in-chief. That means a certain aspect of it should be diplomatic. So when he won and went into the office, what's the big deal? It just opened up the doors now. You can't not put parameters on presidents of the United States anymore. It took away the glory and the honor and the code away from president of the United States. You have to have some type of reform about, dealing with situations overseas. We don't need a businessman going in here. We need somebody who's diplomatic in certain situations, which he's going to have to be briefed on, but now he's got to learn on the job. Dealing with foreign policies and dealing with foreign leaders, with a nation who hates their leader, we've now become like the true third world country who's dealing with dictators. I don't like Hillary Clinton either. She's just as worse. But we didn't have a choice. They tied our hands, either her or Trump. And the thing about Trump is this. People said, let's give him a chance and see what he does. I don't understand that. But when someone gets in and it looks like there's foul play and there's evidence of foul play, investigation is underway to see if we were hacked by people outside of this country to rig an election so that they can get the guy they want in the office, it's kind of alarming. So when I say you guys are going to miss Obama, you're going to miss Obama. You're missing him right now. And don't even know it. All these people who are Trump supporters, I hope you guys are listening to this. Did you like it when you couldn't drive your SUV? Because gas was so high and you had to keep it in your garage? Whose administration was that under? Jobs cut, pay cut, bonuses cut, people fired, hundreds of thousands of jobs laid off, General Motors folding the way they did. Whose administration was this under? The housing crisis collapsed. Whose administration? The government had to come in and bail out the banks. Because it's big business. And with the government collapsing and going on the government filing for bankruptcy, it's a very rough time for government when the government is like, we're going to have to file for bankruptcy. Now, how does that happen? A country who can't govern? Sounds like a third world country, right? A lot of things you don't understand that happen in this world. But I'll leave it at this, and I'm out.